Hi everyone, it's your girl Felicia. Hi Felicia. On my menu today, I will be cooking some old-fashioned Southern style black-eyed peas. It's delicious, it's a simple recipe, and I know that it will be one that you and your family will truly enjoy. With no delays, let's get to it. Alright, these are my ingredients. They are very simple. Right here we have our smoked pork hocks, or you may say smoked ham hocks. My onion, salt, pepper, bacon, and the star of the show, the black-eyed peas. And these are the China doll kind. My mom used to buy these years ago. And so I want to go back to that old-fashioned Southern style black-eyed peas recipe. And like I say, it is simple. Now we're going to go on to our next step. Okay, I got me 1 cup of diced onions, and this yellow onions that I diced up. And please wash your meat. I washed my ham hocks. Even though it's smoked, please wash it. And my peas, I'm sorting through my peas. For some people that are new out there and never cook peas, sort through your peas and make sure you ain't got no kind of objects in it, and like foreign objects, maybe rocks or stones or anything. But you know, you can pour them in a plate, and as you go, you sort in it just like this. This got a little hole in it. You pick out your bad peas, sort through them. It won't take long. My peas have been washed, and I'm ready to add them in my Dutch oven. This is a 16-ounce bag of black-eyed peas. And we're going to add water. We're going to add enough water to just cover over the peas. And the next thing we will be doing is we're going to let it come to a boil. So I'm going to turn my stove on high. And we're going to let it come to a boil. And once it comes to a boil, we want it to let it boil for like 2 minutes. After the 2 minutes is up, we're going to turn the stove off. And we're going to put a lid on top. Okay, this been boiling for 2 minutes. I'm going to turn my heat off. As I said before, put the lid on. And I'm going to remove it from the heat. And we're going to let that set for 1 hour. And while that is setting, we're going to get ready to start on our ham hocks and bacon. Okay, I got me another pot. I already got my heat on. I'm going to add me a little oil. Whatever kind of oil you want to use. You can use olive oil. And that's what I got, olive oil. Or you can use some regular cooking oil. And we're going to, I did already chopped up some of my bacon. It's about 4 slices of bacon that I cut up. You know, dump that all in there. And we want that bacon to not get crispy, but we want it to cook a little more close and not crispy. Alright, I'm about to turn this bacon off. And we don't want it to be very crispy, but we want it to be cooked pretty good. This is how it's looking. Even if it does get a little crispy, it's still okay. Not nothing wrong. And I'm going to remove, see how much oil I got left? I'm going to remove majority of that bacon oil grease out of this pot, and I'm going to set that to the side. Okay, I moved, I would say almost all that oil out of there, and my pot is still hot. I'm going to add in the onions, all of my onions. I'm going to turn this heat on, and we want them onions. I got to add a little oil That's where you're going to come in with your bacon grease you had left. Pour a little oil in there. And we're going to saute these onions. Put this on. Had it on high. And adjust the heat down to medium low. And we're going to let these onions saute for about a minute. And we will be back. Alright, a minute have passed. And now we're going to add in our ham hocks. Or pork hocks, whatever you want to call them. We're just going to drop them in. On top of that onion. Then we're going to add in our water. Let me move that. And I got this on low. Turn this water off. The camera shifted some. I'm going to take all of these off. So I don't want anybody to say, oh, you're going to burn something. And I'm going to push that back. And we're going to let this boil. Let this cook. Just in my camera. Till it's almost meat off the bone. So I'm going to turn my heat back up to medium high. And I'm going to put a lid on it. And the peas are still soaking. Alright. These smoked ham hocks been on the stove for 2.5 hours. And they're just how like I want them. They almost meat off the bone. And they're going to still be cooking in the peas. So I'm going to turn this off for right now. And I have been letting my peas soak for longer than an hour. So they've been soaking for about 2.5 hours. I'm going to drain the water off of these peas. I'm going to let you see how they look. So this is what they look like. And we're going to drain all of this water off where they've been soaking. Okay, I drained the water off my peas. And I was trying to decide where I was going to put them. The ham hocks in with the peas out there, drain them in my Dutch oven, or pour the peas inside this pot. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and pour my peas inside this pot. And I love to use the broth from whatever meat I'm cooking. And so I'm going to pour the peas in. Let's not, hopefully we don't make a mess. My mother always told me before, you know, when you got some good smoked meat, you don't even really need to add any salt to it. So we got our peas in, and we're going to add in our pepper and our bacon. All right, I am back, and my peas have been cooking for 30 minutes, and I did say maybe an hour, but my peas was soaking for a very long time, and you just want them to just cook long enough that they are tender. And I did check a few minutes ago, and I do need to add a little bit more salt. Add some salt, and I'm gonna add a little salt. And also, my mom always used to make the broth in here for the peas a little thick. And what she would do, she would add a roux, and it's just some flour, this all-purpose flour. You wonder what kind of flour I've used, and some water. And I made it a little thick. So we're gonna pour some in. And this will thicken it up. See how quick they start getting thick? And if it's not as thick as you want, just add some more. And I'm going to add a little bit more black pepper in it. And the peas are ready. And I think I'm going to add a little bit more thickening to it. And it is done. The ham hocks is done in it. Coming apart, a little bacon in there. And I'm going to fix this up the way my father used to like it. Whenever my mom would get through fixing the peas, and he would have it served a certain way that when you put the peas together in the plate. Alright, I'm ready to fix my plate. I got a lot going on right now because over here I got me some cornbread patties. And I got some collard greens and some rice. And I got some. And right here is my black eyed peas. And my ham hocks. But the way my mom used to prepare my father's black eyed peas, he would love to have some rice. See, just smoking hot. And I'm going to take the rice out, put it in a plate. He would love it like this. And if my mom had made some ham hocks or neck bones and stuff, and she'll make a lot of it, and he was like, okay, you ain't gotta cook no more meat, because that's the way they have back then. You know, if you had that, if you already had meat, you didn't have to have that. So I'm gonna get some of these peas. And he would like the peas on top of the rice. And it got some of that bacon in it. Then he would get my mom would get him a ham hock to go on it. Put that ham hock to the side. And this wasn't finished. So I got that. And I'm gonna take this over to my table, and I'm gonna tell you what I add on top of the peas and the rice. All right. Next, he would add. My mom would cut that tomato for him, and he loved that tomato on top of his peas. So I'm gonna slice up some tomatoes. It's not gonna be sliced the best. Should have just sliced it off in it. He would have that tomato on top. Then she'll put some salt on it. And some pepper. And that's how my father would love to have his black-eyed peas. And I wouldn't eat mine like that, but I'm telling you, as I got older, I understood why he loved it this way. And it is so good. And this is the old-fashioned Southern style cooked black-eyed peas. Okay, I have a tip for today. If you're making some fried cornbread patties, when I got through finishing frying mine, I put them in some aluminum foil. And to keep it extra hot still for a long period of time, wrap them up in aluminum foil and clean your pan out Make sure, you know, wipe it down, you know, just with a little oil, just wipe it down. And the pan is still hot. And you just want to just seal it, put it back on the pan while it's hot, and put aluminum pan on it, and it will stay. Your cornbread patties will stay hot for at least about, or warm, about a little over 30 minutes. Now let's check out my finished plate. I'm going to have a great dinner for tonight. This old-fashioned Southern style black-eyed peas is delicious. And if you'd like to have the recipe for my rice, fried collard greens, and fried cornbread patties, just check out my video. And if you'd like to have this delicious recipe, just look down below in the description box. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And anytime that I might stream live or upload a video, just hit that notification bell. And as always, have a blessed and wonderful day. This your girl, Felicia. Bye.